performances, and it will be approximately the duration will be around 45 minutes. So I would request them to they can start. The group leader is here. You can introduce your team.
So today we are going to perform a beautiful dance. We all have five performance and our song is all about different tradition and it's all about mountains, Sikkim's beauty, nature and the romantic culture of Guru community. Hope you enjoy.
र अब हामी खिचडी बजाउँछौँ तपाईँहरू छम नाच्नुहोला ल भइहाल्छ नि ल बेटा सुरु गरौँ
So wants to dance.
Nepali film is the hero.
Beautiful performances. So thank you so much. And Roshni. He is very. He's confused. Yeah.
सर वो लास्ट में आया वो थोड़ा ज्यादा देखो
So Bhaskar Sharma sir, maybe a couple of words from you on your entire experience telling. नहीं गया सर हाँ मनोरंजन गया
Vikas has a habit of putting people in trouble.
That is true.
I don't know whether he's putting me in trouble or not. I will leave it to you to judge. But I think the idea of holding a meeting in Delhi is not just about fun. We had a lot of fun. We came here. I had a pretty adventurous trip down here, early morning in that train and then one other thing. And these adventures add to the experience of life. And they also, maybe show you a way forward on what is to be done and how things are to be done. So when you come to Pelling, you see a lovely resort in the middle of heaven, so to say. Thank you. This morning I had a wonderful view of the Kanchenjunga range, and this is something very lucky, which I had experienced after a long time. But the thing is that this kind of growth which we see, and when we come down to these places, we see the potential. And say, for example, I am about 67, 68 years old now. And right from the time when I was a child and my understanding began, I saw that in our country, everything is work in progress. Nothing is finished. Why? This is something which we need to question ourselves in. I've never seen a road, say, for example, whether in Assam or in Meghalaya. I traveled across all the 6 states. This is my first visit to Sikkim. But I see everything is a work in progress and we don't come to that. So we need to do that. Okay? So this is one thing which I learned not only in visiting Pelling, but in my visits to other things. And I'd like to give this message to people in Netfi, I think, who are in a very critical, very significant position to enable all this to happen. You have to create capacity, and this is where we are going. And as far as Pelling is concerned, wonderful hospitality. Thank you once again. And thank you, CMD, it's a very nice thing. And thank you, Roshni and Sikandar. I think they've done wonderful work over here. And to top it off with the icing on the cake was a beautiful young troupe, local troupe I believe, who have done that. And I didn't for one moment hesitate when they dance. I only wish they would have done it when I was younger. Thank you for that. Sir.
No, actually, as Sarma Sahib is rightly telling, it was a wonderful experience coming to Delhi. And thanks to our host and also all the people involved, but especially the local branches, both the branch managers. Normally, when these kind of things, top level programs happens, lot of distress will be there, lot of you have to take lot of trouble also. But both the branch managers have taken it very sportively and very with Josh and tremendous service they have done, and they took the pains to go receive them at Siliguri, bringing them. Everything was very nice, and especially both the branch managers have got a very good name in both the places. I have seen when Sikandar was there in Sitcom also. Now also I have seen here in Madam also when she was here and she knows everybody by name. And the praise that Netfee is getting it, it's really very happy. I request both of them to come here.
Eugene, please come.
So thank you very much from all of us. Sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All the best to all of you. Thank you very much. You keep doing business.
Now, sir, just a minute. Sir. So, we will also felicitate our respective directors.
Oh, ये तो सरप्राइज है. मुझे भी सरप्राइज है.
Whiskey bottle
लग रहा है.
Local artisan का something.
Thank you.
Bye, sir.
I can go and take it.
So, maybe a couple of words from you.
I have been looking for this trip to Pelling since it was planned at the initiative of Mr. Sharma. Mr. Sharma first gave this idea that we should go to Pelling to have a meeting. So from that day I just overheard and I am just thinking when that will happen. Because I am very fond of touring and even now I want to sit on the front seat of the car to see the road but that I have been deprived by rain. So my wife will vouch for me that I still look for the window seat in the train or plane or in the front seat in the car. So I am so fond of. I have got so many problems and physical problems. This that. But I am telling you, whenever I am outside, there is no problem.
So, ma'am, you should allow sir to go.
You are breathing 100% pure oxygen.
Yes.
That makes all the difference.
And I have enjoyed my stay here in Pelling. I have used this opportunity to the maximum extent. I went to Namchi, and tomorrow I will be going to Ravangla and then to Gangtok. So I liked Sikkim very much. This is the fourth or fifth time I am coming to Sikkim, but the first time to Pelling and this West Sikkim. I enjoyed it very much. Particularly today, the Kanchenjunga view was excellent. I have gone to Darjeeling a dozen of times, but hardly once I could see Kanchenjunga from Darjeeling.
This from Pelling is the closest to Kanchenjunga.
Kanchenjunga.
It's just 9 kilometers as the crow flies. From Darjeeling, it's about 25 kilometers. So you are as close to the Kanchenjunga from any tourist spot in this entire region. Pelling is the closest.
So I have sent the photographs of this hotel to my daughter, to my friends, and they appreciate it very much. And my daughter might come here someday. So she is abroad, but she liked the hotel very much. Thank you.
Kashi ji.
We are having very good meeting of different and I am harassing you like anything.
Few words from.
Definitely, I would use this opportunity Vikas told me that there was going to be a board meeting in Delhi. Of course, more than getting an opportunity to come back to my own home state, but I felt that when the total team of Netfi, when the CMD along with the directors would be here, it would not only rejuvenate the branch heads here in Sikkim, but also it would enable the CMD and the team, to see what opportunities are there. And on a selfish motive, because being from Sikkim, I would like more growth. Of course, I'm not saying that Northeast growth is not there, but on a selfish motive, Sikkim's growth is always there. It's close to our hearts, And therefore, I thought this would be an opportunity for the MD and the GMs and all the team to see it hands-on. And today also, when the presentation was there, when I saw the numbers increasing, then I felt that really the two young officers are doing a lot, and having, in fact, it's not easy. Of course, anywhere in the Northeast, it's not easy to do business, and especially to do good business, that is even more tough, So, and I'm coming to Pelling after 15 years. Agya, again, Agya is referred to as elder brother. Not only a namesake, but I'm meeting him after long, because we used to meet quite often, probably 25 years back. But those were the days, But seeing this beautiful property that is there, and getting an opportunity to stay here 2 days, and interacting with Agya again, and the in fact, icing on the cake was he taking us to Vemayangsi Monastery, because being a Buddhist myself, it's very close to our heart, because we believe that the prayers that we say there will always, the wishes will be fulfilled, and having him taking us there is nothing, it is always. So I'll just, of course, since all of you are there, request the team, I think we need to give a work and do it in a very passionate way, as passionate as possible, because we are doing it for ourselves, and not only for ourselves, but for the generations to come ahead. And whatever we do now, I think later on when we grow older, I think we'll feel very nice seeing the progress that we took part in. So wish you all the best, and I believe that the growth is yet to be there, and it'll keep on growing. So best wishes to the team.
Thank you. I think we all know, but I think probably Sharma sir and Pai sir will not know that Tashi was the first branch manager of Netfi Gangtok branch. He was on deputation to Netfi, so he was the first branch.
In fact, that was what I was just watching. I was going down to this middle thing, the Tickling Hotel. That was the first hotel that we financed in of Netfi, and I hope it did well and it repaid. I'm not sure, but I can see that it stands good.
And they are very high class vehicles.
Okay, that's good.
Plus, we have a number of visitors coming in when I was there. They are very good words for you, and they always ask, where is that? Bhutia sir was there.
In fact, when we first came here, just to share with you, when we first came here, this Nayuma TV that was there, those days they used to come out with
Cable television.
Yeah, cable television. So they used to give us a lot of opportunities to spread awareness about the schemes, And I think that also took us. Not only that, there was one newspaper, I think Pema Wangchuk.
Yes.
So he was one guy. He was a great supporter of us. And in fact, 2.5 years that I spent in Netfi, that was also very nice. And getting to contribute for the state's growth. So those are all good things. And then later on coming, I think previously also I was a director, coming back as a director, again coming back second, in fact this is the second inning. So I think Murthy sir and myself, we were both in Guwahati, and we did interact quite often, and a lot of probably some venture capital as well as some interviews we took together, and then again coming together, I think that's very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, from the bottom of our heart, we would like to thank Mr. Uvin Choktel for such a wonderful hospitality. So, we would request you to kindly come forward.
I'd just like to share a few words. Murthy Saab and distinguished guests and the Netfi staff here. It's always a pleasure to have all of you here. This is for the second time, I think in 2017 you all came. And I hope this time the span is a little shorter because for you, Nidfi, it's coming home. I say Chumbi Mountain Retreat is the pride of Nidfi. I mean, this is your most, I think, this hotel has won many awards, many recognitions, and it's right up there in the tourism map. And for that matter, I'd personally like to thank, many times I've thanked my good friend Lemley, who really went out of his way to, in the process of the loan, and then he made a lot of adjustments for us, which now when I think in hindsight, a lot of impossible things he did for me. So I think while all of us are here, I'd like to thank you once again. And not only my friendship with Nidfi, but my friendship with Lemley Sahab will go a long way. And of course, Sir was also there during, this time also he called me up from the way. And I'm very glad to welcome you once again. And now Sikkim is special, as I was telling you again in the morning. Sikkim is Beul Demajong. Beul Demajong means the holy land of Padmasambhava. So to be here, to have a meeting here is not just another meeting. It's your meeting in a holy place, a very sanctified place, and a very, very, a place where there is so much of purity. This khada actually normally has to be white. So when we offer these khada in honorific term, we say jeda. It has to be white, which actually symbolizes our purity. These white ones, these yellow ones are used for monks. So I'm a monk. I'm absolutely fine with that because I'm a body ordained monk from Pemayangsi. And for Nidfi also staff, traditionally this scarf is not like any other scarf, like you give phul mala or a shawl. Normally where these scarf when I receive from Murthy Sahib is elder to me and senior in status, so it's okay if I receive in the neck. Normally any person like who older than you always give it in the hand. The neck is always meant for people who are younger than you or junior than you in status. So a small correction while you're here. Now, in Sikkim also a lot of people still not aware of that because we must keep up the tradition. I'm a traditionalist. I'm a very strong traditionalist, and here in Chumbi especially, like I was telling you all yesterday, this is the only hotel in Sikkim which says when you enter the Sekusu Zambola, right from the gate, and we use the greetings. Like when you go to Thailand, which is like tourism, one of the hotspot tourism places in the world, they'll never say good morning, good evening. They'll always say Sawadee Ka. Or when you go to South India, they'll say Madakam or Namaskara. Or but in Sikkim, we are still living in the legacy of the Raj. We always use Namaste, good morning, good afternoon, good. So we're stuck in that Raj thing, So I think Nidfi also, while giving loan to the, Sikkimese people, you must imbibe that, because here in Chumbi, we try extra hard to give you a sense of place. Veer Sangvi, the famous travel writer, he always says, when you go to any place, it should give you a sense of place. When you come to Chumbi, right from the architecture to the greetings, to the landscape, to the tea gardens, to the cardamom field, to the fruits and flowers, to the little farm here, we try and give you what Sikkim is all about. So we try our level best to give you everything what Sikkim is all about. So I hope all of you have enjoyed this experience, and it's such a great pleasure, and I'm very glad that my everybody has such nice things to say about my staff. To retain these men in black suit behind in a cold place like Delhi. For them to be here, especially Takal has been with me for the last 17, 18 years now, and Ashish will be very proud of Ashish, who's joined us recently. So for them to be working in a place like this, I always tell them, one thing, don't forget. There are two things, you don't forget where you're working, and you never forget whom you're working for. Otherwise any hotel is a hotel. So I always keep on telling them that. But for them to be working and toiling in this cold weather in a far flung place like Delhi, it's it's highly commendable. So I'd like to thank my staff also. In fact, just only 3 of them are there right now. And thank you once again, Murthy sir, and the entire board of directors. Again, Lemley sir and everybody here, Roshni,
And everybody, thanks again. Hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. I think the smaller younger girls come in the front here. Yeah, you can come here. You don't have to think photos. 5 footers, Ali. All of us come.
Little bit this side. हो जाएगा यहाँ से
Thank you.